that there is no place like Nigeria. Beautiful, peaceful, very warm and friendly climate all year round. Largest concentration of black people in the world. Hospitable, vibrant and happy people. There is no place like Nigeria. A land of opportunities.
Bill, otherwise known as the Feast of Sacrifice. President Muhammadu Buhari was among those that worshipped at the Kofa Arewa Eid ground in his native home of Daura, Katsina State. State House correspondent Adamu Sambu reports.
President Muhammadu Buhari arrived in the Kofar Arewa Eid ground to join his kith and kin, including the Emir of Daura, Umar Farooq Umar, for the 2-rakat congregational prayer of al-Kabir.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
God is the greatest, the presiding Imam Safianu Yusuf Muhammad kept emphasizing as he led the Muslim Ummah to worship and thank the Creator for his protection, guidance, and bountiful blessings in their lives, as well as that of their country, Nigeria.
Allahu Akbar.
In a khutbah shortly after the prayers, Imam Safianu Muhammad admonished Muslims to remain prayerful and supportive of the nation's leaders, as well as step up their sacrificial efforts towards achieving national unity, stability, and socio-economic prosperity. He said nothing is more dear to Allah than the prayer of his servant, hence the need for Muslims to embrace and use it as the most potent weapon against adversities in their lives, as well as that of the nation. The Imam also advised the Ummah to live together in peace and let Islam play vital roles in their activities for a better society. Before leaving the Eid ground, President Muhammadu Buhari led the Emir, Umar Farooq Umar, the Imam, and the faithful to perform the ceremony.
And we have identified these problems, 3 of them. Number 1, security. You have to secure a country to efficiently manage it. Number 2, economy, especially jobs for youth. Number 3, fighting corruption, which is continuous. Now the youth, those that have land, okay, Central Bank and Ministry of Agriculture have done something about it. Those that have been to the university, they are graduates. There is an arrangement made by them under a ministerial committee under the Vice President. So really, we have plans. We know what to do. We are doing our best, and we want Nigerians to do their best too.
Celebrating the Feast of Sacrifice, also known as the Big Salah with his family members in the ancient town of Daura, is a practice maintained by President Muhammadu Buhari for a very long time. From Daura in Katsina State, Adamu Sambu, NTA News.
Meanwhile, the wife of the president, Aisha Muhammadu Buhari, has joined hundreds of Muslim Ummah for al-Kabir prayer at Ansaruddin Mosque, Abuja. State House correspondent al-Kabir reports that the prayer had both male and female Muslim Ummah in attendance in accordance with the dictate of the religion.
The 2 congregational rakat prayers, which lasted for about 10 minutes, was led by the Chief Imam of Ansaruddin Mosque, Abuja, Sheikh Musa Olaofe. The Chief Imam in his sermon enjoined Muslim Ummah to use the lessons of al-Kabir for sober reflection.
Message at the palace of the Oba of Lagos. State House correspondent Jide Onifade reports.
The drums at this moment may be silent, as moderation is the watchword of Nigerians as they celebrate this year's al-Kabir festival, as against what obtained before the country dropped into recession, while urging Nigerians to see themselves as brothers and sisters at this crucial period. The Vice President notes that the challenge that the country is currently facing will soon be a thing of the past.
Well, let me just first of all wish all our Muslim brothers happy celebrations, and to say also that it's a challenging time for the country, but there's hope, a lot of hope, and I'm most optimistic, and I'm sure all of us know how optimistic we are, that in a very short while we'll turn the corner and this country will experience much, much better times. So it's a good time for us to, I think one of the major issues is for us to recognize that all of us are brothers and sisters, and we should not allow ethnicity or religion to divide us in any way. The country is great because of the diversity and the fact that we are all able to work together is what will make our country even greater still. So that diversity in religion, diversity in ethnicity, it's a great advantage. And I trust that all of us working together will make this country truly great.
Economic challenges facing the country, Sheikh Muhammad Bashir emphasized, is a trying period that requires patience, perseverance, and sincerity of purpose of all and sundry. Abdulwahid Bibire, NTA News.
And in Sokoto, Kebbi, and Zamfara, Muslims also joined the other faithful to observe the 2 Raka prayer. Muhammad Nasir was there.
The Sokoto Central Eid praying ground was filled to capacity with Muslim faithfuls from Sokoto and beyond who turned out to observe the 2-unit Eid prayer. Governor Amin Waziri Tambuwal, Sultan Saad Abubakar III, former President Shehu Shagari, and an African business tycoon Ali Kwadangote were among other dignitaries that to observe the prayer, which was led by Imam of Sultan Bello Central Jumu'at Mosque, Liman Yahya Bello Akwara. Delivering the sermon, the Imam enjoined Muslims to strictly adhere to the teachings of Islam in whatever they do. And from Kebbi State, the al-Kabir prayer was observed at the Birnin Kebbi Central Eid praying ground, led by Imam Rupai Ibrahim Wala. Governor Abubakar Atiku Bagudu and Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami were among hundreds of worshippers that attended the prayer. In Gusau Zamfara State, the Eid prayer led by Deputy Chief Imam of Gusau Central Mosque, Malam Omaru Liman, was attended by State Deputy Governor Ibrahim Wakala, among other personalities. The Imam advised Muslims to embrace the virtues of patience, sacrifice, and total submission to the commandment of Allah, as exemplified by Prophet Abraham, peace be upon him. In Sokoto, Muhammad Nasir, NTA News.
And back in Abuja, Nigeria's capital, worshippers converged on the National Eid Prayer Ground along the airport route for the 2 Rakat prayers.
Our duty as Muslims is to be very peaceful and to promote peace.
Continue to be good citizens and well disciplined and pray for our nation, and all of us should work very hard so that we take our country to the next level.
I'm happy from what I've heard from all over across the country that our men are really on the ground trying to secure all the necessary locations to ensure that the security of this country are adequately guaranteed.
And from Mina, Niger State, comes the report that Muslim Ummah, including the former head of state, and from a report from Jos, says faithful converged at the prayer ground where the Imam Sheikh Aliu Khalid urged Muslims to always be hopeful. Ben Mitui reports.
Khalid reminded the Ummah that trials and tribulations must come. They could be economic, political, social, or even family crisis. Whenever faced with the challenges of life, the cleric said they should react positively and be hopeful that Allah will show them the way out.
But the reaction of a good Muslim is not for him to curse the government, to curse Buhari, to curse everybody. If you do that, you are causing more harm than good. We are supposed to pray for him.
A worshipper could not agree less as he lent support to what the cleric said.
In this country, probably 80-90% of us believe in God one way or the other. We're either Muslims or Christians. If we really bring ourselves back to God and apply ourselves positively, God will see us through. God is always there for those who sincerely believe in God.
In Jos, Ben Mitu, NTA News.
And from Jigawa State capital, the Eid al-Kabir was observed peacefully at Du State Central Mosque due to heavy rain experienced at the early hours of the Salah day. Abibu Usaini reports.
Shortly after the two Rakat Eid prayer, the Chief Imam, Dr. Musa Bala, enjoined Muslims to be submissive to the will of Allah and pray for the country to survive the current economic hardship.
Muhammad al-Kabir, NTA News.
This is NTA International News, reaching you from Abuja, Nigeria's capital. We have more news after the break. Please stay with us.
We formed the APC from day one with the intention of changing the direction of Nigeria. We believe Nigeria is an African power and can be a major powerhouse in world affairs. But to do that, we need to change our direction.
It can be done. This country cannot be written off. It can be done. And this country will still lead Africa. We're making steps, slow steps, moving on. I mean, it took the Americans 200 plus years to get where they are. We're moving.
NTA International News. Africa as it is.
Welcome back. While most residents of the Federal Capital Territory are enjoying the two-day al-Kabir holiday, some others are working through the holiday to keep essential services running. In this report, Adebola Brooks Sunday went around Abuja metropolis in search of these essential workers.
The Federal Secretariat that houses most civil servants in the city is empty because they are informed, entertained, and at the same time educated.
It's the passion for the job that keeps us moving. You know that without information, you are going nowhere.
Observers say the dedication of these professionals who go the extra mile to ensure that the society at large enjoy the festive period underscore the need for employers of labor to reciprocate by paying them better remuneration. Adebola Brookslyn Sunday, NTA News.
The Nigerian Army says troops have successfully neutralized a suspected female suicide bomber who was approaching a checkpoint at Clerical Market Axis, Dekwa, towards in Borno State. Army spokesman Colonel Sonny Usman in a statement said the suspect was challenged from afar by vigilant duty officers but refused to stop, claiming to be coming from Mungunu to see her parents. Colonel Suna said the troop became suspicious and fired at her, only to be proved right as an improvised explosive device which she was carrying exploded, killing her instantly and causing minor injuries to 2 soldiers and a civilian JTF.
Muslims across the country are celebrating Eid al-Kabir, hence most financial institutions were shut owing to the public holiday at the instance of the federal government. Moving on now, the Central Bank of Nigeria says it will extend the bank verification number registration project to customers of other financial institutions. Its Director, Banking and Payment Systems Department, Dipo Fatokun, disclosed this at a bi-monthly forum. He explained that the Apex Bank would have other financial institutions' customers enroll through deposit money banks because of the high cost of procuring the machines. And just before we go, activities on the Nigerian Stock Exchange last week declined as the NSE All-Share Index and market capitalization declined by 0.65% to close at 27,577.52 and 9.473 trillion naira respectively. Business activities on the floor of the exchange will resume Wednesday. That's our package. Happy Eid al-Kabir. Many thanks for watching. I am Chiazalam Eki.
The largest economy in China's Guangdong province, the city of Guangzhou, is the world's favorite trade destination. Manufacturers in the city are known for the production of goods according to consumer specification and price, making it a favorite destination for traders. Julieta Aino reports that Nigerian traders are lamenting that the current economic situation in Nigeria is affecting their trade in Guangzhou.
boom in trade in Asia's business hub has, however, slowed considerably in months, one of the ripple effects of falling oil prices.
Angola, they are crying, because we're here in Guangzhou. Most of us are doing business in Angola also. We know the problem we are facing, but we just want the government to buckle up.
One of the largest importers in the world, with China top on the list of import origins, the Nigerian economy is one of many suffering from the global economic and petroleum downturn, with the pain shared almost evenly by businessmen and consumers.
And that situation is not for Nigeria only. So almost the whole world is facing such kind of problem. So we hope we Nigerians or Nigeria will be better within a short time.
The Guangzhou trading port, easy logistics and cheap products have made the city a convenient trade and distribution center for Africans, particularly Nigerians. From Guangzhou, Guangdong Province, Julieta Aino, NTA News.
And talking sports now, Nigeria's Lucy Ejike sets a new world and Paralympics record in powerlifting. Let's now join Chukwunonso Nwabweze for these and other stories in our sports package.
Nigeria's Lucy Ejike on Sunday set a new world and Paralympics record in powerlifting at the ongoing games in Rio. Ejike crowned her remarkable performance with a massive 142 kilograms lift after shattering both world and Paralympics record in her first attempt at 136 kg and an impressive 138 kg in the second to win gold. Egypt's Fatima Omar won silver with a lift of 140 kg, while China's Yan Yang got the bronze with a distance 128 kg lift. At the time of filing this report, Nigeria is 12th on the medals table with 4 gold, 2 silver and 1 bronze medal. Away from the Paralympics, the European Football Governing Body, UEFA, will on Wednesday in Athens elect new president to succeed former president Michel Platini. Meanwhile, the 2016-2017 UEFA Champions League kicks off Tuesday.